Fantastic.
Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to Hellish in the Kitchen. Today we'll be making some hog roast parcels. I like these, looking forward to eating them. Let's make them. First things, we're going to need some pork. I normally like to slow cook some pork and then add it to the mix because I think it just falls apart and is lovely and I haven't got time for that. So we're going to use some steaks, we're going to slice them up and we're going to get them in the pan. All done. Right, now we need a pan. There we go. And we're going to turn that on and a little bit of oil. Just a little bit. We'll pop our pork in and we'll turn the oven on because we'll need that later. Nice and clean. Right, pork is starting to cook. It's time to get the rest of the things ready. For that amount of pork, I'm going to use 2 apples. Apples into quarters. Cut the core out, done, no messing. And chop them up. So, like that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, go. Get back in. Now we've got our apple chopped up, we're going to lob it in the pan. There we go. Lob it in, and yeah. Give it a bit of a mix. Fantastic. Now, while that's bubbling away, we're going to make a white sauce to begin our sage and onion saucy brilliance. Quite a bit of oil. Not loads, quite a bit. Okay, so in this pan I've got about 2 inches of hot oil. For that, we then add some flour. Spoon of flour. Maybe another spoon. We're going to put 2 spoons of flour in. Making a white sauce is not that easy, but once you get the hang of it, it is quite quick. The oil in the pan with the flour has now made this kind of stuff. And what we do is we just add milk to that stuff and we have a basic white sauce. So in goes the milk. That'll do. I've made this quite runny because it's going to thicken up as it cooks. Also, we're going to add some more bits in a minute, but a quick check on the other pan. Yep, looking good. So there's 2 ways you can go about this. You can either fry some onions, pop them into this sauce, along with some sage and salt and pepper, and that makes your sage and onion sauce. There's another way you can try and do it, and that's with sage and onion stuffing mix. Okay, so this is starting to thicken, it's starting to boil, and it's starting to come together. I'm going to add a bit of sage and onion stuffing mix. And really what we're after is the flavour, so we don't want too much in there. And you'll actually get the thickest sauce you've ever had. Look at that. It's more like a bread pudding sauce than anything else. Then if you've got it, some extra sage. I'm actually going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper to this sauce anyway. Now comes the interesting bit. We're going to take our sauce stuffing combo and pop it in our main pan. So, as you can see here, just mixing all that together, we've got our pork, our apple, and our sage and onion sauce all mixed together. So now our inside's ready, it's time to wrap them up in those parcels that I mentioned earlier. And what we're going to use for that? Phyllo pastry. Now, sometimes I do this in normal pastry, and you can make pasties instead of parcels. But today, it's the turn of the phyllo pastry. Get your stuff, get your pastry, get a tin, put it together. A nice big spoonful of goo in the middle, and we're going to wrap it up in a parcel just like that. Nothing more complicated, nothing more simple. Done. And I'm actually going to turn these all upside down so that the foldy bits are pointing downwards, so they don't unravel. There we are. Hog roast parcels in the oven. Follow the instructions on your pastry to find out how long they need to be in the oven, or Google it. You could use Bing. Google's better. Okay, the hog roast parcels are out of the oven and it's time to serve them up. So there we go, hog roast parcels. If you've got any thoughts, ideas or questions, leave them down in the comments below, and if you've enjoyed this recipe, give it a like, and if you try and make it, send us a picture via my Facebook. I'd like to see what you did. But that's going to be all from me for now, and until next time, goodbye.